Word is that if you want to be seen with the former deputy president at his Wamunyoro residence, you better show up with cold, hard cash. Sources disclose that MPs are coughing up 500,000 Kenyan shillings, MCAs 150,000 Kenyan shillings, and senators a cool 650,000 Kenyan shillings just to get an audience and a carefully staged photo session with the former DP. The discontent is already growing, with some elected leaders grumbling that the former DP has turned his official residence into a high-stakes toll booth. The question is, with 20 and 27 on the horizon, will Riggy G have enough resources if he is already doing fundraisers? Is all not what it seems with Riggy G's wealth? One of Mount Kenya leaders who has been seen visiting Wamunyoro exposed Gachagua, saying, "The amount demanded to meet Gachagua was jaw-dropping. It was nothing short of a blatant money grab, paying such an outrageous sum just for a basic conversation. Utterly unethical and downright unacceptable. Leadership should be about service, but financial barriers ensure only the wealthy remain in control. How does the ordinary citizen compete in such a system?" Corruption isn't just about government deals. It can happen within families too. Rigathi Gachagua must face the law like any other Kenyan. An ex-account urged the government to take action on the former DP and freeze his account in regard to his corruption cases mentioned in the impeachment motion. A letter written by Kenya Revenue Authority has surfaced online. The letter, written to all financial institutions, requests them to freeze all bank accounts owned by former DP Rigathi Gachagua pending investigation. If these reports are true, it raises serious questions about Riggy G's financial position and political future. The ghost of the late Nderitu Gachagua is back to haunt his younger brother, and this time it's coming from within the family. Word reaching corridors is that Riggy G's sister-in-law, the widow of former Nyeri Governor Nderitu Gachagua, is petitioning the Asset Recovery Agency to re-evaluate properties that mysteriously found their way into the DP's portfolio. She insists it is true that Riggy G bought these assets at throwaway prices, using funds siphoned from her late husband's estate. Could the DP be staring at fresh legal trouble from the very family he turned his back on? This drama is only beginning. Gachagua exploited his late brother, Nderitu Gachagua, by coercing him into signing a will while he was sick in London. Before his brother's death, Gachagua drained his accounts and used the funds to acquire properties like treetops and outspan hotels.
From the way his brother's account were raided, that was continued to the time when All Life Guidance was acquired for a sale by proxy of 412 million shillings. He bought a property in Nyeri, the outspan and treetops, for an amount exceeding 800 million shillings. And we're saying part of that money was not money coming from him, and evidence will show that he was raiding monies that truly belonged to the estate of his late brother to acquire property. If that is not an offense by law, these were proceeds of crime committed by the deputy president to acquire property. And to drive this point home, the judgment by Justice Minor, which is also part of the record, where she made a determination, and that judgment stands, that the 200 million shillings that was found in an account with a financial institution, in excess of 200 million shillings, were proceeds of crime. And that 200 million shillings, again, the documentation here, if you look at it and we'll show it in evidence, was the same money that was used to acquire treetops and Aberdares as part of the money that he his sons were able to use to acquire those properties. So we are saying that the acquisition of these properties came out of criminal conduct, and all the particulars of the criminal conduct is found in the documents that were presented before.
James Orengo said during Gachagua's impeachment. Subscribe to Online Community KE for more jaw-breaking stories. See you in the next one.